why are you always getting things special? I know you got the Jordan hooker, but you get stuff that nobody else inside the company gets.
I don't know what other guys get, but I think
I'm here to tell you, you get stuff that other people don't get.
I'm not immune to wearing anything, especially when they send them to me.
Right.
You know, I'll try them out. You know, you get anything green and white that I can wear. But I always tell them, I said, whatever you guys get, you know, green and white, just send them to me, and I like to try everything, and
right.
you know, at least once, see how it's going to fit on my foot. But I just think, you know, it's a great market to play in, and you know, we went to the finals in '08 and won the championship. So the next year, like, we had some key games that were big on TV. Figured the ring ceremony
right.
shoes, playing so many games, afternoon games, big games on TV. So they always sent me a shoe to rival the moment that we played in.
Okay.
And if they didn't send me one, they sent me, you know, 4 or 5 pair of them.
Okay.
So I always had that exclusive shoe to wear for that game. So it was like, if I didn't wear them that game, I still had 4 or 5 pair of them.
Do a lot of people pay attention to that? I know players do. I do because I'm a shoe head. But do a lot of, your name doesn't pop up on the social radar when it comes to shoes, but knowing you as long as I have, I know you that dude when it comes to kicks, especially Jordan. Like, you got a green and gold pair of the 2011s coming. Mm-hmm. You see? And ain't nobody got that. I'm trying to beat you on the black and whites, you know, but you already got the green and gold.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to say that I was in China or in Asia, and I was over there putting my own shoe together, and I was making it. I got my own factory, but they just take care of me. You know, I'm probably the longest tenured guy that's on brand Jordan. I've been with them, you know, for as long as they've been in inception. So, you know, they've always taken care of me. That's why it's always been, you know, being a Jordan athlete is like, you know, it's you're on another level when it compares to, you know, the other shoe companies in the NBA and the apparel. You know, you're just in a different level, different class. And you know, I've been able to wear the shoes, and everybody, you know, if you look at the shoes, like all the Asian companies, you look at, you know, the other shoe companies, you know, the Jordan shoe, people could take off that shoe that they wore, they have a contract with. Right. And you see them in between days, they got Jordans on.
Right, exactly. Exactly. You remind me of Penny Hardaway back in the Nike days, because you all basically love shoes for the sake of being shoes, so you'll try anything. You know, you're not a shoe snob like that, and Penny wasn't a shoe snob, and Nike just used to run everything through him. That's why his shoes were so weird when they were designing them. He like, I'll wear anything, so you could design around that. How did you kind of get into that vibe of just like, you know, send me anything, I'll try anything out. I know what I like, but you know, I'll be your one-person test market.
I don't know. I think the way I play, you're going to use the shoe in every facet that it could possibly be used in, from, you know, just walking around in, you know, because you want a shoe that, you know, you could wear that's casual. Right. You could wear dressed up. You could wear dressed down. You might just put it on for a little bit and just, you know, doing the minimal amount of activity in it. Right. Then you're talking about, you know, you got your game shoe and the practice shoe. Those are 2 different ideas of shoes. Like practice shoe you wear to the ground. Right. And then the game shoe is something that looks good that could stand up. Right. You know, but you might kind of rip holes in them because you're going so hard. But you know, you put in that shoe for one game, and you could be done in it. Right. So many different aspects of a shoe that have to withstand. And some shoes, you know, I play in one day, and then okay, I got to give them away. I can't get them. And then some shoes, they last 5, 6 games. Right. And so I see it all. And based on, if you see a shoe that's too soft, you know, you might have, you know, plantar fasciitis, you know, over 2-3 week period, but it may feel good for that time. Right. And vice versa, the shoe's too hard. Right. You know, your ankles might be sore, you know, towards the end, but they stand up, that they're very durable. So, you know, it's different ways. So you just try to figure out, you know, how it's going to benefit you and, you know, allow you to play potentially the best that you can while you're playing basketball. You got a favorite pair? I know you rock your 11s a lot, though. I did. I rocked them a lot. The only problem now is, like, my foot has gotten bigger, and I'm in 14. I'm playing in 15 now, and they're 14. So I got to really break them in, you know, to play in them. So my favorite looking shoe is the 4, though. The 4? Okay. I just got those in the Spitzike. Yeah. Yeah, the boot Spitzike 4, So you weren't playing them, though, would you? Oh no, because they're so flat.
Okay.
Yeah, but orthotics help a lot because at least it gives your foot a little, a little different dynamic where it's not sitting flat. It's kind of keeping your arch where it needs to be.
All right. But that's your favorite. That's your favorite playing shoe, or just shoe altogether?
Look, yeah, favorite look.
Okay. How many pair you got?
How many of those?
Yeah, how many fours you got?
I'll probably have, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 pair.
For real? Okay, that's not a lot.
Yeah, I got all the colors. I got all the Spizikes.
You got all the Spizikes.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
so,
okay, right. So all right.
Those shoes are just, I don't wear them a whole lot. I just have them. So
that's because you.
Yeah.